So we've been through the setup process as far as configuring your Canvas account to set up with OneNote class notebooks. And we've been through a little bit of the different terminologies between what it means to talk about a course and a class, and some of the advantages and disadvantages of using the class notebook the way the new setup process is. So let's get into it. You see here, I'm on my instructional design course within Canvas. You can do this with any course. Preferably, it would be with a course that you have pre-AP or regular students in once you have those Canvas courses ready to go. So we're going to start off, and this, like I said, this is any course. This is just my example course. We're going to start off, now that we have this set up here, we're going to go to portal.office.com and land on our portal homepage with Office 365. From here, we're going to click on the 9 dots, the waffle menu right there, and I'm going to select the class notebook. And we're going to create a new class notebook. Now, like I said, this is for my instructional design course. This would be for your pre-AP or your regular course, whichever one you're teaching and setting this up for. So I'm going to call this instructional design course notebook. If you were teaching a pre-AP course, say you're teaching pre-AP social studies, or you could call it advanced social studies, something like that, whatever the case might be working best for you. It's entirely up to you. So I'm just going to call mine instructional design class notebook. Next, and this gives me a breakdown of all the different areas within this notebook. So once I create this notebook, I'm actually going to go in and show you how to disable the collaboration space. So it's turned off right from the start. We don't want students doing things they don't need to be doing. But it does give you a good breakdown of what the content library is and what the permissions are, the teacher only section and what the permissions are, and then the student notebooks and what those permissions are for the students. Next, I don't need to give any other teachers access to this right now. I can always come back in and add teacher access later. I don't need to add student names because we're going to let Canvas manage that for me. If I were to use this and do a notebook for each class of students, this is where I would add a class list out of Excel. I just copy and paste it right in here using the student usernames. And then I would do this whole process again for first period, second period, third period, however many classes I have. But this does not connect it to Canvas if you do it per class. We are doing this per course. So here, I don't need to do the student names because Canvas will add those course students for me. And then here it gives you your initial tabs whenever you build your notebook. Now, personally, I like doing a class notes tab and a homework tab, and that's it. As simple as you can keep this, the better. You can always add tabs later, but once you add tabs and distribute that tab group, like this would be the class notes and the homework tabs, or the sections, is what OneNote calls it, these sections. Once you distribute those sections, those tabs, there's no going backwards. You cannot take those back once they're out there. So you can always add a section, edit it however you like, establish this area however you see fit. And then the next page gives us a preview of what the teacher's notebook would look like. Here you see that collaboration space, the content library, and the teacher only section. Once you have students added to your notebook, you would then see students listed down the left side here as part of your course. So if you're teaching a pre-AP course, it would have all your pre-AP students listed underneath your name in the teacher only section. And then the student side, this is all they see: the collaboration space, the content library, student section group. So the students would see their name here and then the 2 tabs we create for them. I hit the create button and it takes it a minute. And then once you come to this page, you are ready to go. Now, I do suggest that everybody, before they open this notebook from here anywhere else, I do suggest that everybody opens OneNote from the start menu, your OneNote desktop application. And it's going to load up to what I was just in, my most recent note. But I would at least launch the application from the desktop. That way you can say open in OneNote right here, and it automatically connects your online class notebook to the desktop app. It opens it within that app, which gives you more features and more flexibility. So at the very least, open OneNote first, go through the little get started process and all that, and then click on this open in OneNote button right here. Okay? Now, I did say that we're going to manage this notebook and turn off that collaboration space. So now I'm going to go back here to my waffle menu up at the top. I'm going to go to Class Notebook. I'm just going to open a new tab there, and I'm going to say Manage Notebooks. And it's going to come up, let's see here, Instructional Design Class Notebook. That's the one I just created. And right here where it says Lock Collaboration Space, I'm going to slide that over. And now the collaboration space is locked. That's all that is. Okay, so that's setting up your class notebook. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll take you to the next steps and get you really rolling with this in your classroom. Thanks a lot.